This, ladies and gentlemen, is the 2020 Bent Metal Binding Works Solutions Binding Review. These are new 2020 from Mervin Manufacturing, and we're going to tell you what they're like. Okay, so we'll go over the pros and cons, what I liked, what I disliked about these bindings. I rode them for one season, and it wasn't even quite a full season, so I probably got 20 to 30 days riding these bindings, I'd say. So I got a pretty good idea of what I like and what I don't like about them. First of all, we'll start off with the pros. I do really like these holes that they have at the back here. They're good for hiking. When you want to carry your board, when you want to, smash into something and move it around. Love it. Love them for that. Yeah, so the next thing I like is the adjustment cube on the back of the binding. It's actually really easy. You don't need any tools to adjust it. You can just spin it. It has little ticks, 1, 2, 3, 4, so you know which setting you've had it on. So you can just spin that. The base plate on the bottom of the bindings, just one click at the back, and then you push it out and it comes out. I really like how easy that is. On a lot of bindings there'll be like a screw in the middle that you gotta undo, which can be very annoying. And same thing with just putting it back in. Yeah, so another thing, these bindings are super stiff. You can see on the bottom of the drive plate here that they're rated an 8 out of 10 for super firm. So that's another thing to consider when you're buying them. Like, you probably don't need bindings that stiff. It's just these were the only ones they had at the store, so that's why I got them. If you combined super stiff boots like I did, big mistake, and super stiff bindings, it will not be good. It can actually affect your turn initiation. It really kind of sucks if everything's super stiff. I don't recommend it. I recommend going middle of the line stiffness with everything, just somewhat flexy. So yeah, there's also that aspect. Another thing that I really like is how light these bindings are. If you take them off the snowboard and you compare them to a different binding, you can definitely feel how lightweight they are. They are carbon fiber or carbon something. Makes them really lightweight, but they are a little bit brittle. You ought to be careful when you're loading in and out of the lifts that you don't crunch it between the seat and the ground, because they can break pretty easily. The straps, there's not a lot of frills about them. They aren't really big and poofy, but they do the job. They do feel like they're made out of high quality material and that they're just gonna last for a long time. They do suction to your boot very well. You can see the toe strap on the bottom here. It's really elasticy and sucks really well. Yeah, so overall quality feels pretty good on them. Now we'll get into the cons. So you can see here, the one ladder strap broke off. And that was kind of disappointing because it really wasn't even that cold of a day. I only had these bindings for about, a couple months, and that already broke off. And that can just ruin your day. When you spend, $100 to $150 to ride a mountain for a day if you don't got a season's pass, and then it just breaks, that's kind of lame. So yeah, kind of disappointed in the quality aspect there. Another thing is the ratchets. they just rattle all the time, which really isn't that bad of a thing. But you know, if they're gonna make a high-end, high-quality binding, you want the fit and finish to be really nice on them. You don't want things just to be rattling as you're going down the hill. And it's actually even on the underside, you can see it's wearing through the powder coat or the paint straight to the bare metal. So that's kind of a design flaw. And then too, with this cube being so easy to adjust and the base plate popping off so easily, it's kind of like their MO that they're trying to make things adjust really easily. Well, the adjustment on the binding strap, you still need a screwdriver to adjust this part of it, which can be really annoying. If you have different boots or different people wearing them, you need to get a screwdriver to adjust it. Versus if you look at these bindings over here, it's literally, you just pop that open and it can move up and down. And those are Rome SDSs, and those are pretty simple, like, design that they could have copied and just done on these. So that's kind of a con. So yeah, my overall impressions of these bindings are that Mervin did a good job with them, for sure. They really are striving to be high quality, lightweight materials, but there are a few things that they could work on, like the adjustability of the straps, the quality of them not snapping. Like, for $500 plus bindings, they should easily last longer than cheaper bindings. Like, they should not be breaking unless it's like -50 and something, you step on them or something. They shouldn't just break super easily like they did. But you never know, might have been a one-off strap, just a manufacturing defect. So yeah, I'd give these bindings a 6 out of 10. I really do like them. I'd get them again if they were a little bit cheaper, and if the quality was, and the things that I talked about were addressed. So yeah, that's my bent metal binding works BMBW solutions review. And if you like that, give the video a thumbs up and check out my other videos. Thanks a lot. See you guys.